What'd you say, Jane? What'd you say?
I failed to read the whole form.
It's 2 o'clock. We'll call this Commissioners meeting to order. Please join us with the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good to see you all here. We'll begin with the minutes of our June 3rd meeting. Is there any additions or corrections?
Move to approve.
I second that.
We have a motion by Dale, second by Tracy, to approve the minutes of the June 3rd meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes, Jane. Okay. We don't have much on this agenda for today. EMA Director Wade, do you have anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Highway Director Chris Dettinger, do you have anything?
Not if you
Okay. Anybody have anything for Chris? We're going to give him a hard time about anything?
Already have.
Okay. Sheriff Jones, do you have anything for us today?
I do not.
That's good. Surveyor Bill Mackey, do you have anything?
Nope, not ready.
Okay.
We're
Any-
last week, last meeting.
Does anyone have any mail on the sheriff?
I don't.
No.
Do you have anything under old business we will need to take up?
I do have just one question. The cemetery deeds we signed over the last meeting, what do they need to do to get those took care of?
I have found 3, so far I've found 3 of the 4 people I need to find on that. The one I haven't found yet is for Everton.
Okay, I think Orange, one of their members called me today, wanted to know what he needed to do or they
Okay.
needed to do.
Well, the guy, all right, I'll get with you on that after the meeting. But the name I was given was a guy that lives west of Glenwood on 44.
Dave Burkhart,
I think that was it, yeah.
that's who called me.
Okay, all right. Did the county attorney have anything for us?
No.
Okay.
So-
All right then. For new business, Pamela Crozier is here. Pamela,
It's for you.
come up and,
I have some material for you all. This is for you, Bill.
Thank you.
And would you like for me to address you from the table or the podium?
the podium up there would be fine.
Okay,
That's
there
where
it is for you, Jane.
the camera, the camera is trained.
Oh,
to
yeah,
that
we have to
spot.
have our meetings taped now, don't we?
Mhm.
As of, what was that, May or?
July 1st.
July
actually.
1st, yeah. Just for the record, my name is Pam Crozier. My title at the bank is a work-life specialist. I cover this area all the way back down to Madison, and I actually travel. My office, I travel, so I don't really have a main hub, although I reside in Madison, so that's why my address says Madison. So, a little bit about me. I've been in banking for over 20 years now. and I do a lot of volunteer work. So I actually am an elected official in Jefferson County. I sit on the county council. So I'm very familiar with the things that you guys face every day, and we have some big challenges that face us as officials coming in July when we go to budgeting session. So I know that you guys have a lot coming on your plate this next month and the months to come with the new tax bill that's facing us. So one of the big things that we face as, stewards of our counties is the things that we do for our employees. And I think that one of the things that we can offer our employees is benefits. And we're always looking for better things that we can do for our employees. And I think that First Financial has a program that is a nice little benefit for the employees of counties. And one of the things that we started and we have done in Ripley County, Jennings County, Jefferson County, Franklin County, and Switzerland County is this work life and financial wellness program. It is a free program that anyone can take advantage of. You do not have to have a business account or anything or relationship with First Financial. But what this is it's kind of a two-pronged program. We offer financial literacy classes on a one-off basis or in a group setting. They range anywhere from budgeting classes, decoding your credit, identity theft, home ownership classes for them to take, even classes on retirement. Do you think you're ready for retirement? We have people that can sit down with folks to plug in perf or if they have an outstanding 401k and kind of work with them to let them know if they're on their trajectory to retire in so many years and kind of give them a picture of where they're at. Or if they need to sit down and plan a budget, we have things that we can work with them on and teach them how to plan a budget. Some people just don't have any idea. They missed that when they were in school. So we have those classes. And then on the other side of that is the work-life side. We've been doing this financial literacy and wellness program for such a long time, we realized that we just didn't really have the other side too, which is the work life. So we came and we've turned around and we said, let's offer these employees benefits that we as employees get. We're going to offer it to the company's employees as well, and that's the work-life side. And that's a checking account that all your employees of Fayette County can have, and that it's no minimum balance on the premier checking account. They earn interest on this account. If they're still a check writer, they get half-price checks. They get free cashier's checks and money orders. And then on the other side of it, if they have any lending needs at all, they're going to get the same rate discount as if they were an employee. And so those rate discounts are, if they have an unsecured loan need, they're going to get the rate discount, plus there's no doc fee. If they need to purchase a home, they're going to get $500 off on their closing costs, plus the rate bump. And then, for example, we have a home equity line of credit special right now. They're going to get no closing costs, no annual fee, the rate discount, and then when it rolls off that rate discount, they'll also get their rate bump. So the whole package they get just because they work for Fayette County. What if they retire? What if they go get a different job? They're always going to get those benefits just because they were an employee of Fayette County. All we do is we establish a code that's out there for Fayette County. If that employee would happen to come in to First Financial and let us know that they work for Fayette County, we can attach that code to their new account, and then or their existing account, and they begin enjoying those benefits. And then we try to bring the bank to the employee by setting up little seminars in the morning, having a gift card drawing, or providing breakfast so that we bring the bank to the employee. They can bring us their driver's license, we have them sign a few forms, then their direct deposit opens the account. so that it takes them less than 5 minutes on site, so that they never have to leave the work site. So it's a benefit for them. It's worked out very, very nicely in the other counties. We've opened up, I looked this week, between Switzerland, Jefferson, Ripley, and Franklin County. So far for 2025, we've opened up nearly 20 accounts, and we've given each one of those employees a bonus of $200 per account as a thank you for opening their accounts with us. And we have helped 3 individuals with home purchases, and I only know of 2 people that have done debt consolidations. And so those folks got the rate discount. So that in itself tells me that we're doing what's right in our communities by giving back not only the rate discounts and helping folks in that aspect, but just providing the little bit of bonus into their account. That cash bonus is a thank you for opening the account. So I would hope that if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I've provided my contact information. On that work life sheet there in the blue bubble is, I would like to introduce Hannah Park. She is your local financial center manager, and she wears many hats. She can do anything from a commercial loan to consumer loan, and she's at the branch all the time. So she's your representative locally for wearing many hats. So if you have any questions, I'll feel free to ask me today, but I would like for you to consider implementing this program for your community so that we can begin helping your employees here in Fayette County. So you have any questions?
No?
How would it work if we have to do like it sounds wonderful. So there's no charge to us to do
No,
this. It's
no,
just
no.
a benefit you're offering our county employees.
Right.
So like I personally already have a checking account with First Financial. So that would be different than if I were to say I want it, I would get this premier checking then, and so it would just,
Yes,
it could
we
change
would-
to that.
Yes, and it doesn't change anything with your current account or your debit card. We just
Just have a different
add a
code.
code to your account and change the title, and then you begin to earn the benefits. If you would have an existing home equity with us, it's that contract superseded the work-life account basically. So you would notify us at your annual fee. So we would manually waive that fee. The computer wouldn't recognize it, wouldn't pull that trigger to waive it. So we would have to manually waive that fee because the contract superseded the work-life code. So, but when you would go to renew it, you would get the rate discount, and it would always waive that fee for you going forward. So.
So the way that this would go would be what you shared about bringing the bank to us.
Yes, in other counties, every county is different. In Jefferson County, they actually have an HR director, nice. And so I work with her. When she onboards employees, she has told me that when I have new employees, I want you to come in. Every time I have new employees, you or somebody within the financial centers there, and I want you to tell them about the work-life program. I want to be hands-off, and that's what we've done. And then what we also did is we had breakfast in the courthouse and the EMA building for Jefferson County, the health department, because their departments were all different in different locations, not so nice where it was all in one building. So we went to, she had us set up in different buildings when we first established the code. We did one building per month, and so that we could reach out to each all associates to let them know about the program. And we set up a breakfast. We provided breakfast for each department. And we opened accounts for those that wanted to open accounts and converted for those that wanted to participate. And then now what we do is we just go in whenever she has, because we have turnover in our sheriff's department, like you wouldn't believe, on the jailers. And so whenever we hire new jailers, which is about every other week, unfortunately, we go in and we onboard them. And then Ripley County, the auditor is who we go in and schedule. And so we just do it in the courthouse at Ripley County because they're a little bit smaller. So everything's in their courthouse. So every county is different. So some have HR directors and some just want us to work with the auditor and some of us want to work with the treasurer but the auditors seem to, except for Jefferson, the auditors seem to have a pulse on everything. I know our auditor, Heather, knows she knows everything, but Heather White, we do have a HR person in Jefferson County, so that's a little different. So it's just however they want it. And somebody, they may have an assistant somewhere, they want to be the person of contact to set up, breakfast, or like at the sheriff's department in Switzerland County, they wanted us to go to that building separately and do an evening pizza for them. So we did a pizza benefit for them and had one in the morning and one in the evening, a breakfast and then a pizza for them to reach their officers.
So there's a certain number of people that need to do this? and
No,
do it? Okay.
no,
So
not
I
at
could
all.
be the only one if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it doesn't matter, we can, we just, it really doesn't matter. We just, when we establish the code, we just need to know the number of employees that your county has so that we can determine the tier. And then we just go from there, and then we start setting up. Hannah and I will come in and we'll just do a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whatever you guys decide the time.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And I know Hannah, so that works
And-
out.
Yeah, so you guys can vote on it today, and it takes us 24, 48 hours to set up a code, and then we can work with your auditor or her assistant or deputy, and we can get the first one set up and just get going. So, with no other questions, thank you for your time today. It's really been nice, so. Mhm.
Pamela,
Yeah.
what specifically do you need us to do in order to give you the exposure to our county employees that you need?
Like I said, typically what happens in other counties is the commissioners will approve it. Then once we leave here, you'll approve it. I'll find out how many employees that you have for Fayette County. We'll create the code. But then I would ask the auditor today after the meeting and say, usually she'll have a pulse on the courthouse of, the intricate workings of the courthouse. And then she'll just say it's best to either work with my deputy or someone to just contact each office, because your offices look like they're segregated and they have closed door systems. So either we'll set up in a meeting room and we'll just email and say, hey, we're here today, that type of thing. But one of the things that you should know, like your councilman and you elected officials can participate as well. So they count as county employees. So when you're encompassing your total number of employees, just don't think of your sheriff's department, your emergency management, and the people that work in this building. Think broadly, your elected officials and everyone, so that encompasses your whole number. So when the auditor and I were calculating the number for the first county that did it, we came up with a number of 100, and then we quickly rose over 200, very, very quickly. So the total number on your payroll sheet, part-time and full-time. So, and by the way, good luck next month when you go to budget session with your council.
Yeah,
Well, we'll have budget session in August, but we start meeting next month.
and what county did you say you were on the county?
Jefferson.
Jefferson
Yeah.
County, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Not looking forward to it.
Well, it sounds like a winning thing based on it's no cost to us and it's an offer of a benefit. I like that idea that it's a benefit, and I see myself as beneficiary to it. I don't know that I should make the motion since I've said that, but I will. I'll make the motion to approve us, I guess is it allowing a partnership with the First Financial Bank and their work-life program.
Okay. We have a motion by Tracy, second by Dale, to give official approval to the First Financial Bank to introduce the work life and financial wellness program to county employees. Does that say it clear enough, Jane? Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes. Okay,
Number of employees for Fayette?
Approximately 200.
Okay.
we'll make sure you have all the information you need before you leave here today, and then
Thank you. Very much.
You made our meeting exciting.
Yeah.
Like a run ball.
do we have anything else in our new business? Is there any patron concerns in the room today? Okay, all that leaves is claims and payroll.
Move to approve.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to approve claims and payroll. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
3 ayes.
Right fast, we'll break the record.
Yeah.
What if there is that?
That concludes our agenda for today, unless we're forgetting something.
I know of. Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion by Dale, second by Tracy to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
3 ayes, Jane. We're adjourned. Thank you all very much.